All right. Enough. Let's go. How y'all doing? Oh, is that in the way? Oh, you can't even see my face. Perfect, right? What's happening? How y'all doing? How goes? Oh, this is different. I've never done this before. So I am I'm in charge of this right now. So we're gonna continue to make some of these spinning. I like these. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna make more of these. And hopefully you guys can hear me too. Always always gotta make sure that the audio is clear. So if you like what you see, make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you like the stream. Because we're here for it. We are here for it. And I'm glad to be alive. I am full of rain. And today we have a Fall Guys character. We're gonna try to draw and see if we can get him to spin as well. So appreciate you guys being here. And let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, I just have a blank unused paper that we're going to where's my scissors at? That we're gonna draw on. And as you saw the main image, we're gonna use that image to draw our character. And it's gonna be something simple. It's not gonna be too crazy to create. And it seems like I don't have a lot of room to draw it. Let me see. Back it up. Let's see. Yeah, it's just mostly me in the image. how the heck did how do I figure that one out? All right, but let's go. So we have I say what is it, about like 5 inches? It's like 5 inches of the character. And yeah, we're going to we're just gonna make a curved silhouette of our character. It kind of looks like a penguin. He has like that shape, and I guess this is where our arm will be. So after we cut this out, which we're going to do, we're going to attach it to a mechanism that is going to help us spin this character. And there's a few things that we got to do to make sure we get that right too. And there's one. Can y'all see that? I guess you can see it. We'll figure it out later. What else needs to be done? His arm is like this, like this, like this. Easy. Let's go. That's such an easy thing to do. And we're just gonna make his legs, his little tiny short legs. And at this point, I'm just using an image off of online because I figured it would be decently easy to do. And yep. So there goes the one leg. There goes. Oops. Let's see. Make sure. Make sure y'all can see this little character that I'm creating. We got some claws. Probably need to cut them down just a tad bit. Oops. That looks good though. I think I did. All right, so it's just a little silhouette or an outline, and easy enough. We're almost finished. Dang. All right, and then his face goes a little bit like this. And he's got some little eyeballs. So most of this is not going to be not too difficult to get to because it's a simple shape. And once you figure out your shapes, I mean, you could draw whatever. You could just do whatever the heck you want to do, right? That's what I was told. So I started doing it, and boom, success. You know, you know. So that's my character. It doesn't look too bad, right? Right? It doesn't look too bad. Just Marie, what's happening? How you doing? Wait, who's the other person? Goofy? What? Said this is so exciting. I can't even see from there. I need my other phone because I can't see it from the distance. Oh my gosh. But I appreciate you guys being here though. This is so much fun to do. I uh I was like, you know what? I was like, I really want to draw this, but what if other people were watching? Wouldn't that be like 10 times better? And so there you go. And that's where we're live today. And I was like, I really want to continue to make more of these little spinning things because they're interesting because they're like so easy to create. And then I was like, well, let's just let's just create it. All right, so I have my character, and hopefully you can see that. I have my character, and most of the character is is all black because it's a penguin. Isn't that crazy? That is the craziest thing. And hopefully this, let's see, there's a lot of marker that's going to be here. So I have to be careful not to get this ink all over my hands because this material is pretty slick. And yeah, I don't want to slip and fall, you know. I don't want my fingers to get ink all over it. And so, yeah, and that's what we're doing. Yep. Yep. So how y'all doing today? How's the life you created today? How is it treating you? Is it treating you well? Is everything what you say it's supposed to be today? You guys got to tell me. Because the only way I'll know is if I hear from you. All right, so we're just going to color in this arm real quick. And should be really easy. I see Marie's here. There's somebody else that messaged. Hold on, because I can't. I'm trying to multitask, but I can't see the screen from as far as it is because I have a different setup today. And actually, I'll have a different setup for a few weeks. I usually change my setup around every few days, but this one's going to stay for a while. We're going to do this one because I like it. I like the setup that I created today. Oh, there it is. Don't yell. Please don't yell. Oh, Brody Steele. That's who that was. What's up, Brody? How you doing today? Hopefully you're still here. Hopefully you have time to tell me how your day is going. You said it's cold? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing that from a lot of people. We all must live in these states where like cold weather is is the gist. Because somebody else told me they was snowing, and then they sent me a picture, and I was like, dang, you got like 2 inches of snow out there. I mean, although, it's wintertime, and, that's what we're supposed to get. Because if you get hot weather, you're in a whole different ball game of life. You really are. But hopefully, you got some heat in the house too, Marie. You said it's cold out there. Hopefully, the cats are warm and you're toasty. Hopefully, you got some eggnog this year too. Do you drink eggnog? I don't even know what that stuff is made out of, but it's probably just sugar. But if you warm it up, it'll taste it'll taste delicious and it'll warm your body up. That's what I was that's what I was gonna go do today. Let's get some eggnog today. Put some alcohol. I mean, put some adult drinks in there. you know, just enjoy how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Just pretty much just getting it going. I mean, I'm just enjoying the day and whatever it means for those, hopefully you guys are enjoying your time too. Because this is your day. This is the day that you made. You know what I'm saying? You said we get to see you. So cool. Yeah. I I've been going through it, but I'm here. I'm just enjoying whatever. Actually, I've been making a bunch of these shoes though, which is wild. Where's the other one at? I've been making these slippers. Is what they really are. Hold on. I know I'm sidetracking, but I just have to fill in, you know, like the reason why people don't get to like see uploads and stuff like that is because I'm always doing something, and I ended up making these, and it just takes some time to create. So it was just little slippers and stuff, but I've been making a bunch of them because they're really comfortable, and I was like, you know what? I want to make more of them. So that's what I've been doing, and hopefully I'll get a stream where I show you how I make them, um, but not until I sell a bunch of them, and then I'll show you how I make them. you know, got to get some pre-orders. You feel me? Got to get some pre-orders going. All right, let's check this one out. We have okay. He's got a gray. He's got a. Let me see. Do I have gray? Wait. Do I have the color gray? I don't think so. He's like a grayish face. Well, we don't need to make gray. We can make a different color. What the heck? Because this is gonna be simple. Because I need to make two of them, two of these little characters. So we're gonna do a double-sided character. Where the heck is gray at? We'll just use blue. We'll just put this blue marker to work. And then he has a yellow beak. So all of this on the inside is blue. And yep, and that's the color we're gonna use. Actually, I could put this like this so you guys can see the right side. So I'm always drawing upside down. There we go. So now you guys get. Go back this way. And go back this way. So you can see that correctly. But it's a little tiny penguin. And it's a Fall Guys character. My son actually saw one of my videos, the live stream video of me spinning the tree. And he was like, well, what are you going to do next? And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, well, you can make up some suggestions for me. He was like, why don't you do some Fall Guys? And I was like, what? I was like, that is amazing. I was like, that would be so easy to do. And so this is what we got, little Fall Guy character. That's what it looks like. Yep. But I have to make two of them because the other side has to be the opposite. You get it? Just to be the opposite side of it. So when it spins, you have the same character. And yep. Yep. So I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you like the stream for real. I mean, even if you don't subscribe today, which I'm okay with. I'm okay if you don't subscribe today. But guess what? You'll never get to see what I do if you don't subscribe. If you don't subscribe today, you'll be like, what is he doing? And maybe you may not even be able to see me doing this today because you didn't subscribe either. And that is not a good thing. You got to see what I'm doing, y'all. I'm always doing something. Like I said, I'm an artist to sell, but I'm a creator in heart. And so every day is totally different for me. Some days I'm like, well, you got to make something. Like this shirt, I made this shirt too. Like, so people will say, oh, yeah, you're an artist. I'm like, no, I'm a creative. This is what I've done my entire life. That looks nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What happened to Brody? Brody didn't tell me how his day was. He didn't tell me. And that's not okay, Brody. I need to hear how your day is. I had an uncle. His name was Brody. That's an interesting. That is interesting. The fact that his name was Brody. Very few people in the world carry that name. Interesting. But yeah. But this is what I'm doing today. Tomorrow I might be doing something different. Christmas is coming up, so everybody's like, getting some downtime or whatever. And maybe I'll go visit some family, some friends. Maybe I'll share some alcohol. I mean some eggnog with some loved ones. Just some healthy updates. Because that's what we do. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to update each other on what we got going on in our lives. And that's why we do family gatherings. Y'all didn't know that? I thought y'all knew that. There's pink, orange. I'm changing these colors. Oh. So we're just going to draw his little beak. Oh, that is not going to stick. Don't use pencils on slip paper. Because guess what? There's the orange marker right there. Because it will not stick. I'm glad I got a bunch of good markers though. And he looks like he's almost ready. All right, so he's got black eyeballs. Like the blackest of black eyeballs. He's got some weird eyeballs though. It looks like the letter C. So we're gonna draw. I'm just gonna draw the letter C right there. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but it just have to make sense. And as long as it makes sense, it's perfect. Right? Because this is the first time I'm ever even doing this, right? This is like the first time you ever see me do anything like this. And the crazy part is like, this is the best that I can do. This is what I know how to do. Because you see it like that. Yep. And guess what? Y'all can do it too. The next time we do this, y'all gonna have to sit down and draw with me too. Like y'all have to get your paper out. And you're gonna have to draw with me. Because it's better when other people do it. I love to watch people do stuff like that too. Yep. All right, so we're just gonna fill in the little eyeballs. Hopefully we get this perfect too, because I want it to be the best. Yep. Marie, how's your drawings going on over there? That's what I'm gonna ask when Marie stops in. How's your drawings? Oh, are we done? Oh, we just gotta add some yellow to the chest. Got gray. Nope. Where's the blue? The blue marker back in there. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. So the best thing I can do is just ask, when I get the opportunity. If I seen you in public, I'd be like, hey, how's your drawings going? How is your live streams? How's your goals that you're trying to accomplish? You know what I'm saying? Because it's important that we all succeed. And if we're not there yet, it's okay. You want to know why? Because we'll get there when we're ready. When we finally figure it out, we'll get there. Yep. Yep. All right. So we're just going to figure out how Marie's drawings are, and then we're going to get back to ours. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Marie, we're waiting on you. I'm still drawing. I bought new art supplies. Gotta let me know. What type of art supplies did you purchase? What do you have? What do you got brand new? I wanna know. We'll use orange and then we'll use yellow because that's what the chest looks like for this little penguin guy. So this is a Fall Guys character, and basically, I just took this depiction, this creation off of, I don't know, some website, but I'm gonna make it mine since I'm actually copying somebody else's illustration. And credit to you, to whoever created this character. This is really cool, but I'm glad I got to use it. So what kind of I think I still need to do more here. Yeah, what kind of supplies? You got paper, you got pens, you got charcoal, you got, what other tools are there? Glue, you got yeah, tell me more. Because I'm always interested in buying stuff. The last time I went to a show, I was like, I have to buy something from every single person. I tried to, and then I started looking at my bank account, and I was like, uh, I can get one more. And I did. I purchased a bunch of people's stuff, and it's a good thing because we all need support. You know, like I'll find a place for it. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. Uh huh. I'll even send you some money if it comes down to something that I can't put in my house or whatever. I'll just support you. I'll send you something, you know. All right, there's my first character. Sheesh. That looks good though. Let me see. Let's see. Does that look like a Fall Guys character? Maybe. Maybe. I like it. I like it a lot. So we got our first character, and what we can do, we're gonna take another, because we gotta do this twice. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna slide this on to this one. And that's gotta be backwards, so it's gotta be backwards. So I got the front, and this will be the back of the character. And we have to make sure they're the same, or at least aligned as correct as possible. And voila. So I'm gonna put this piece of tape, on the back of it. And so, sometimes when you don't have the right paper, you gotta make the paper. And that's what I did. That's what I did for this character. And these are just bags. They're just bags that I bought for $1. That's it. And where's my tape at? I mean, where's my scissors at? I already have tape. Where did my scissors go? I feel like if I get up, it's gonna be right there. It is. It's right here. So yeah. What kind of supplies did you get, Marie? Tell me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. What's up, Dondrell? Ooh, I ain't even see you in there. What's happening? How you doing? You said art pencils, soft pastels, and watercolors. I love it. Absolutely love it. That sounds cool. You said I like it. Haha. What's up, y'all? What's up, Dondrell? Hey, I like that. He's chilling. He looks like the cousin of a penguin. He is. He's that one guy that come over, every year. He stopped by for a few, collect his gifts, and then leaves. Because he always got something going on. You know what I'm saying? That's just this guy right here. So we're just gonna cut this out. Brain is so creative. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm telling you, it's only because of y'all that I'm this creative. I'm inspired by everybody. I really take these things, you know, I take them home and I'm like, you know what? You can do whatever, you know, whatever moves you. And I see the same energy from you guys. I'm like, you know what? I can do it too. I sure am. And I want to inspire other people just the same as they inspire me. Just like I inspire yourselves to get up. The nose looks like the corn Halloween candy. He kind of does. Yeah. I should have added I think it's white. I think the candy corn is white. I should have added that, but we're close. He's more like a Halloween character, I guess. He's that one cousin that always dresses up, got flashy and yeah, just shows up and shows out. You know what I'm saying? He's that. He's that type of guy. That type of guy. It's good for us in so many ways. He did that last shirt. Oh yeah, I made this shirt. Yeah, I made this. I make shirts too. I do all types of stuff. Like I'm not limited at all. I'm really not. Like I had a really good experience in college and when people when people see the things that you do, they're more inspired by the fact that people can do these things. And I was like, wait, there's tons of things that we can do. We just got to put our mind to it. And that's why when we have classes, like the classes will show us, all different types of ways of doing stuff. Like Marie said, she bought a bunch of items, a bunch of tools, a bunch of things that she can use to make some new creatives, you know? And guess what? She's going to inspire like 50 people to go out there and do just that. Well, all of the things in the house. She bought some new items, and people are going to be like, you know what? I already have those items, so I'm going to use what I got now to make something new. And that's amazing. It really is. So I learned a lot from watching other people. I'm telling you, I learned a whole bunch of things. And I was like, just got to keep doing it because somebody watching. Even if I don't think they watching, they watching. They really watching. You say what? With the sewing machine? Oh yeah, with the sewing machine. Just the standard. I didn't use like one of those there's newer ones where they can embroider wherever. I just used, the simple techniques, straight lines, some zigzags, and yeah, and I made it happen. Changed the color of the thread once I got what I say I needed for the color scheme, and boom. And I made two shirts. I made one that's all black, and it has red feathers on it or leaves. Leaves? Yeah, leaves. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was fun. I actually made a few shirts like this, but the black one really stands out. And the other one, I sent it to a friend of mine. It was her birthday, and I bought a shirt and I put some leaves on it. And it looks just like this too. Yep. And I'm hoping she wears it. I'm hoping she enjoyed it. And that was just a gift, you know? That was just a gift. She wasn't even expecting it. But when she sent me the picture, I was like, oh, that's what's up. She got it. She got it. Yep. And in return, she sent me another shirt so I could make another one. And that one's all blue. And I still haven't yet put leaves on it, but I have my sewing machine because I'm making shoes. So one of these days I'm gonna put that to work and we're gonna do that. I can cut this out a little bit more quicker because we are in the inside. Yep, we are on the inside of this character's silhouette or form. Ooh, look at that guy. He's that guy now. Wait, it's too far. He's that guy. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I gotta be careful because I don't want to get ink all over my hands. It's still kind of drying. Yep. You said true. You said Rain got the Midas touch. Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. If you want to find out, just join my live stream. You ain't it's just join my live stream. The best way to figure it all out for real. That is awesome. That is so awesome, Rain. Thank you, Marie. What is the spinning thing you've been making? I like the cutout. So this is the cutout. This is what I'm making. I'm making another one of these little spinning things like this. Yep. And just it just spins. And more or less these things that I do, I always think about my son. And because he's 9 years old and I'm like, these are supposed to be the days that, if you're learning and adapting, like you have to figure out how to do things. And even if it's just small things, like just say because he tells me he's bored a lot, like the word bored. And in my house, I always say the word bored is like the F word. Like you're saying the F word as if you have nothing else to add to your life. So I said, well, just figure out something else to do. And so this is one of them. And I said, if you can make this possible, then your day won't be as bored. You'll spend some time learning how to color, how to make shapes, how to make something that you've never made before. And this is just simple. These are all of the things that I had in the house. I didn't go and purchase anything because I had all of these items as well. This is just a water bottle. I had sand, but I could have used another material to fill this up as well. But, it is what it is. I'm using all the materials in my house to create something. And that's what I tell my sons, both of my sons, to tell them, like, if you're bored, come on, let's figure this out together. For real, for real. Like I can help you figure out like what is interesting and you don't even realize it. And I mean, he's brand new to the planet, so there's a lot of things that, commercially he sees first, like he's like, "Oh, well, this is how these things work." But I'm like, "Well, people make things all the time too. This is how you see the items, you know?" Is this straight? That's weird. And so, this is just a part of the function. Like I can only imagine the things that, we did as kids that, was structured by somebody who didn't even live in our house, you know? It's like, okay, well, what am I learning? What am I adapting to? The needs and wants of, commercial or the needs and wants of my own creativity? Because that's where it all starts. How you gonna learn something if you're not ready to learn? You know, how you gonna learn? You're not ready. You're just always looking for the answer rather than figuring out how to figure out how to do something based on your own experiences. And they start at home. They really do. They start in your own imagination. Yep. So this is what we're doing. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right, so we got just doing some small cuts next to bam. Oh, got his toenails. I need to clip his toenails. They're kind of long. Let's do that real quick. We don't need that anymore. We got a little character though. All right, so we got to make another one of these. So I'm going to, oh, the tape is doing something. Unpeel this, and we're gonna stick, yep. I thought this would be a little closer. Let's untape this thing. Because we got what we say we need. Yep. Everything we need is right here. You said, what is this spinning thing you've been creating? Okay, so the other thing that I was trying to figure out is how to create something with minimal amounts of like thought. And it was, and the crazy story is, okay, so it was windy the other day. It was super windy. And I was thinking of how that is energy. And so I was like, well, is it supposed to be close? Yeah, we'll put you right here. And so I was like, well, that's genius. That's just energy that I've never used before. I've never used the wind to create something. And I said, well, what do I need? And I just thought of something spinning because the wind's blowing something. And that's where I started from. 100%. That's where I started. I sure did. I think I'll just use the black marker. We'll fill in lines. And is it supposed to be over here? Trying to get it in the camera. Yeah, there we go. Or back here. Let's do that. And so I was like, well, what can we make? And I was like, well, we have to figure out something that spins. That's really how I thought of it. Just something that spins. And the first thing I thought of was something that would need to stand in order for the wind to try to push it. And so I said, well, I got a water bottle. I'll just put some water in it. And then I was like, nah, don't put any water in it. That doesn't make any sense. And then I was like, well, what else can we do then? I was like, well, what if somebody was running and the wind was blowing? And then all of these things just started to culminate into an idea of a figure that would just be spinning. That's really it. And I was like, well, how am I going to get it to like the object to spin? I said I would need something it to stand on. And then I was like, well, I have these long Q-tips that I could use, and boom. And then the idea just kept going from there. And that's how I made the spinning thing. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put this on my YouTube channel because I made it. That's how it went. And I worked on it for I worked on it for like 15 minutes. That's it. 15 minutes and I created, I was like, I need some lighting, I need all of that good stuff to help the image. Yep. And then it went from there. Yep. And I had to figure out what else I wanted people to view it as, and there you go. And those are the spinning. And I'm gonna keep making them 100%. Like this is only day one. This is just day one for me. Like once I figure something out, I'm like, we could use that. Yeah, we can definitely use that. But that's how I came up with the idea of something spinning, is the energy that was blowing on the house. I was like, oh, I could use that. I took it outside first, and I was trying to test and see how windy it was outside, and it was pretty windy. Yep, and it blew for a little bit, and then I was like, let's keep this going. Yep, yep. Wait, his arm is here. Actually, I don't really need to figure out that. There we go. Yep, and I just made a figure who was in a pose that could help it, um, help it spin. Yep, and there you go. And that is my character that's spinning. And like I said, it doesn't take a lot. I just needed to figure out what the energy of it would be. And there you go. There you go. That's how you do it. That is how you get the job done. And she said she liked it. Yep. All right. Let me see. I have to copy this one too. His face is right here. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just got to tell yourself, you said, do the jig. I watched it for about 30 seconds or so from time to time. So, and then the other thing was I was trying to figure out like if I needed sound to go with it. But then I was like, well, maybe you don't need sound. Maybe it's just something that has on its own. But, I was just going through the experience of figuring out, if I need some music to go with it. And so I added some clips of my instrumentals and cool. I just made him. I just made some shorts. Oh, I think this one's. It's not the same. I might think. Yep. And I just add like 15 seconds of audio to it, and that made it like 50 times better. Yep. I just uploaded them as shorts. You know. You know. You know. You know. That's the body. It's weird how I'm trying to copy something that I made. I'm trying to copy a copy. It's around. Yeah, like I said, sometimes it just takes a little bit of you to try something different in order for something else to come about. Because anything is possible, right? And that's what I believe. I believe that anything is possible. We can do like tons of things and get different results. We really can. It looks like a pig now. That's crazy. Yep. And so that's the structure of it all. It really is. He does look like a little pig. It looks like a little tiny piggy. Yep. All right. So we're gonna fill this one in as well, and I keep putting away the markers that I need. Here's the blue one. Let's get this done, y'all. Oh wait, I forgot the nose too. Oh shoot, I forgot the nose. The little beak. His little candy corn beak. There we go. Now he doesn't look like a little piggy, but his face is definitely different. I can see that. I could definitely see that. It's a different character. But we're just gonna add some blue. Yep, we're just gonna add some blue right here. Dondro, what you got going on over there? I see those wall drawings, man. Those is pretty elite. Hopefully you're still in the chat too. YouTube, perfect. Oh, I like that. It's going to show us how to make one. Seeing a track and field runner on the oh see the track man. That was really cool. We don't get bored. We get creative. Yeah, my son didn't understand that either. He's like I said, he's 9, so he doesn't really understand our terminology yet. And a lot of times I'd be telling him like, I was like, if you don't know, I say if you don't know something, you have to ask. And if you think that you asking an adult, might make you feel some type of way, or you might, whatever the case is, I said just Google it. Just use that as your reference to something that you're trying to figure out. Because he started using words and I was like, wait, are you familiar with this meaning of this word? Because like social media and these other little kids and stuff like that on Roblox and these places like that will say stuff and he'll emulate it and be like, oh, well, I can say that too. And I'll be like, well, do you know what it means? And then he'll look at me and be like, no. And I'm like, well, why are you using the word? Like, what's the point? If you don't know what it means, you're just saying stuff. And so a lot of times he would say he's bored, and you know, I'd be like, well, it's like you saying the F word all the time. Because he would just say it continuously. And I'm like, what are you trying to do? Like with the word? You trying to change its form? Like, you trying to go somewhere with it? Like, what are you doing? You're trying to tell other people that you're bored, but okay, do something about it. Like, don't just stay there. If you're not enjoying this experience the way that you say you want to, then you gotta change that. For real, for real. For real, for real. Like, you really have to change that. This is your world, and you gotta make it what you want it to look like. So I was like, Google it. Google it what these words are, because I never thought about it like that. Like, sometimes I need to fact check stuff like that, but I never thought that I would have to tell, my little one that his words don't really have the definition for his life yet. And, I think he's creative. He can draw, he can make stuff. He made a gold Ruberg machine the other day. He sent me a video of it, and I was like, you know what? This is just like me when I was 9. Yep, he is just like I am. I mean, all the fact that we do, we do when we spend time. A lot of times we spend time, creating stuff. And this is what I'm teaching him. Like I can teach him how to do his taxes, and I can teach him how to swim. I can teach him all of these things. Um, but the thing that I can go to is the fact that I can create. So that's what we're learning in the house. We're using tools and we're using our mind because that's where we're all at half of the day, if anything. And the rest of the day is probably dreaming, you know? So I'm like, if you're bored while you're awake, we gotta figure out how to, make something of that. We really do. So I'm trying to catch up with the chat too. You have 2 sons? Yeah, I have an 18-year-old son as well. Yep. And he is on his own. That's what he told me. So I have to respect it, and yeah. So he's learned a lot from me too. He can draw too. Yeah, he definitely can. I have 2 boys. I thought I was gonna have a boy and a girl, but I dreamed about that one different. I really did. I was like, dang, I'm gonna have a boy and a girl one day. Nope. You're gonna have 2 boys and you're gonna like it. Yep. It's cool. It is so cool. You said I loved doing art with my children. They really enjoyed it. That's awesome, Marie. Respect. 100% Rain. I love learning from y'all. Dondrell. Man, I love learning from you. I do. I listen to your words. Your words are very powerful, man. Your words are very powerful. So I like listening to what you have to say because your perspective means a lot. It really does. It really does. Yep. Yep. All right. It looks like we got another face going on here. Got another face. You said, did you use a fan for the wind? I did. I first set it outside, but it wasn't blowing as as much as I wanted it to. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna need a fan. But it's cool. And I get to monitor it and record it how I choose to see it and how I want the rest of the community to see it as well. But it does have a very powerful it does have a very powerful fan going. Yep. It does. All right, so we're gonna do the black marker. Airflow. Now you are becoming an inventor. Oh, that's a good question. I mean, that's a good statement, an inventor. So when I was, let me see, in 2000, I mean, I've always created things. That's just what it's been like. And I don't know if my mom noticed it until I left the house, and then I invited her to my very first show that she got to attend. And I used to make handbags, and I don't know if I have a handbag over here. I think it's in the closet. But I made these cardboard handbags. I made 15 of them first, right? And this is the story. This is so wild. This is the first time my mom's ever seen. And until I started sending her, like she knew I was serious at that point. I started sending her handbags too. And my very first show, it was with the um, it was with Mellon, and they had a fashion show, and I can't remember the name of the show, but I ended up like because it's an engineering school, so I was like, well, I need to make something that would move, and that's the basis of it. And so I made two handbags, and they were eyeballs, and I think it's on my Instagram. Um, but you would have to go back to my other Instagram. But anyway, so the handbags, there was two handbags and they were eyeballs. And so I think it was the Senses. I think that's what the name of the show was called, Senses or something like that. And I ended up making two handbags that were remote controlled, and one of the eyeballs for the handbags blinked. Okay. Now just imagine you're expecting a fashion show, right? And a handbag moves as the model is walking down a runway. And that was the feeling of one of these senses because these are all our senses. I'm getting off track, but like I've always been an inventor. I've always had this idea that we can make anything and people can make advertisements for things like stickers or they're trying to sell you something always. I was like, well, I can do that too. If I'm trying to sell something or if I'm trying to make money off of something or if I'm just, using my talents, I was like, I can do that too. And so I made two handbags. It was like a giant square and then it just had a giant eyeball there. And one blinked and the other one moved the eye up and down. And that's it. And I made that for Carnegie Mellon, and it was like one of the greatest things I've ever created. And I kept the handbag for quite a while. I kept one of them, and I sold the other one. And yeah, that's when I really knew like this was something of intent rather than like what's the word? I don't know how to describe that, but it was more or less something that I knew that I should continue to do. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I did, and um, yeah, I've man, you guys don't know the half of it. Like I changed the world in so many type of ways, and yep, I'll just say it like that. I changed the world in so many ways. Yep, I work for companies that you guys don't even realize are in charge of how we think at this point. Yep, I help those companies do just that. Yep. Sounds scary when I say it like that, but that's what the reality of it is. Because if they're in your home, they control exactly what you do. They really do. It sounds really awful, but yeah. You said, Dondra, why you retract what you said? You said, let me see. It says cut, paint, and an arrow. You said your music is awesome. I enjoy listening to your stories with your background music. Yeah, the Book of Energy. I'm gonna buy another book when I go out today. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just buy a smaller book because the larger books are cool, but I think I want to work smaller so I can do more intricate details for drawings. And I'm gonna play music and tell more stories based on the characters that I develop. But that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm trying to get to. I can't see the other sticker. I mean the other. Can't see the other spending thing. Uh, where is he at? Let me see. This one's right here. This one's right here. Sorry, I didn't even realize that you couldn't even see them. But um, yeah. So my instrumentals. So let me see. Like almost 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago, I started um, on. There's a program that gave you like instrumentals in a way, but they just like sound bites of stuff. And so you make them loop, and so you can make them into like songs or instrumentals. And so I started playing with the tones, and I was like, man, I think I can make this into an instrumental. Never even thought about making them into real songs or selling them anything. But I started doing that, and I started doing it like every day, and I was like, wait, this is really fun. And so most of what you hear right now is based on my current. But if I'm playing like long interludes of the like a song, like a 3 minute, it's from then. It's from 2020. And yeah. And so just like I said, like I'll figure out how to do something, and I'm just like, I'm gonna make more of this. I want to continue to do all of this. Because it's the energy. That's what I'm drawn to. And just like I said, I listened to the wind blow on the house, and I was like, I have to figure out how to manage that into something. And this is what I created. I created this. I created like just this, you know? And I mean, you got to continue what you're doing best, you know? Don't look at it as a negative or something that doesn't, because this is value for me. My mental is like how I keep going. It's value and it's good energy. It's always positive energy. Negative energy, sometimes I don't know what to do with it. So I don't add it. But this is good energy for me. You said you are a good dad. I appreciate that, Marie. Sheesh. I'm trying to, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. You said I'm just chilling, organizing a bit, and taking some art to storage. Okay, okay. I learned from Don Drell, and I get supply ideas from him. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm grateful, y'all. I don't have children, so there's a lot of maturing I still have to do. Such is life, though. We all, we all different on. We're all different on different paths. That's that's pretty correct. Yeah, I see that as a very true statement, Andro. Yeah, because I thought about, and it's interesting because the holidays come up. and very few people try to communicate with me. And I said it's not because they don't like me or we don't have anything in common. It's just that their paths are so freaking different. Like I'm a content creator. I spend most of my time creating content for other people that I don't know of. And I'm hoping that it's enriching enough that they either subscribe, they like what they see, or they want to do the actions in which I've shown them. And a lot of times those are just different pathways for everybody. Like I know people who do like so many other things that I don't connect with. And I understand that. Like a lot of people don't connect with me because, you know, I draw and I make things. Like those are two different things from other people, you know? So it's harder to be like, yeah, I'm gonna connect with you. And I'm like, how? I was like, this is what I spend most of my time doing. You know, this is like my everyday. Like I have a full setup of all of these things that make my day what you guys see, like for real, for real. And that's the realest thing, you know. You said Carnegie Mellon, yeah, the college, yeah, the college in Pittsburgh. hmm Because you made it. Dads are so important. Ah, yeah, we are. We're very important. Absolutely, absolutely. We really. Wait, the heck? Okay. I was clicking on somebody else's stuff. All right, so we gotta finish. I've been talking for a minute. I've just been talking and talking and talking. But honestly, I just want to share with the world, you know? That's what I want to do. I want to share what's good because everybody wants to share negative. So here I am sharing some positive, you know? Just sharing some positive stuff. Yep, that's the best I can do. And just like I said, like my son watches my, you know, he watches my channel. So um, you know, he's gonna get the real person, and then he's gonna get the part that you know he can learn from too. Yep, and this is what I do it for. This is what I do it for. The next generation, and whoever that is, young or old, you know, inspiring those who want to do great things for themselves, and you know, this is all interactive. This is the part that we're supposed to enjoy of life, the interaction between people, you know, and the energy that we release. Because I'm releasing energy right now. I thought about it because yesterday I didn't. Well, I did. I did. Wait, did I? I did. I did stream yesterday, or did I? I don't even know anymore. but so like, because I have another channel too, and I was like that. Some of that energy that I give away, you know, sometimes it's really negative because I'm competing, and sometimes that is, you know, it's a different type of energy and not everybody wants it, you know. But then again, I see a lot of people who like negative energy, you know. Or maybe it's not negative energy, maybe I'm just saying it in a different light. But you know, my ancestors have told me about stuff like that, you know, how we allocate or we send out our energy, you know. So I have to just, you know, I have to be mindful of those things because a lot of that energy comes back to me. It's like, well, somebody said, you said, and I was like, wait, is that good energy or bad energy? But if I told you something that could help you, help your life, most people will come back and say, like, I used that. And that's what it comes down to. They'll be like, yeah, I used that. People who send out negative energy don't come back and be like, yeah, I used your negative energy to hurt somebody else or to do something negative. People don't say stuff like that, you know? They just don't. How is that possible? So I try to make sure that my energy is good. I try to make sure that my energy is purposeful because that's what it means. For me, that's what it means. Yep. It's not just about paying a dollar to some organization, you know. It's about it's about the purpose. Yep. It's about the purpose. Because how many negative things are out there? half of whatever the good energy that I have. Yep. So if my son's watching, I know that he gonna be like, well, my dad did it. Dang, how does that look? How does that look? You know? Or anybody else who's out there. They were like, well, he did it, so I'm gonna go out and do it. I have a niece and a nephew, and I'm not sure if my nephew watches my content, but I don't want him to go out there and do negative things, because if that's the answer, how is he able to do negative things every single day of his life? He can't. That's not possible. That's not possible. Because somebody gonna be like, hey, I saw you doing something crazy. We don't like stuff like that. You know? But if I did something positive, people would be like, hey, I saw you do something good, and I want to do that too. Like, it just only works like that. So as I fill in this character's hand, somebody is like, hey, I want to do that. Yep. So I have two. Let's go. I have two characters. Look at that. That's so cool. Yes, that's so cool. That's so cool. You said, and I have been listening. Nice. Vindorian, Vindorin. How you doing today? Is that a high five? I appreciate that. All right, so we have our first. I think I'm gonna try to do another character too if I have time. I have an appointment and I have an appointment soon, so I want to make sure I make that appointment today. But yeah, this is exciting. So you guys, I don't know if I'm gonna. All right, I have to figure this out because like I said, I'm trying to make content. I'm trying to be purposeful in what I do. So I want to make sure that this character can be seen in action, because this character is going to. Let's put this together. We're gonna put him face down. I want to show y'all what this character really can do. So wait, I'm gonna put him. Do this. And then, because he's still wet too, so I gotta make sure that I don't get my hands. I think that's on. Hey, yep. Yay! Both sides. So now, so I have my Christmas tree right here. So we're gonna take. This is so exciting. I'm so glad I get to show everybody how to do this. So here's my straw. And so we're just going to put the straw in between the paper. Let's see if I have enough. Yep, that's enough. And boom, you got yourself a little character, right? All right, so we're going to have to glue this. So I bought my crazy glue. I'm so excited. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, I was like, I think it's the dopamine that rushes to your brain and gives you an excitement. But this is what it is. Like, when I get to see something that I make and I'm like standing back and watching it, I'm like, you made this, right? Like, do you know you made this? And so, like I said, it gives me that cool little rush. Uh, you know, but we got to do this again. We really do. So I'm just gonna put some glue on here, just a little bit. We don't need a lot. And then I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put this glue. I mean this stick. I'll put this. Hopefully, we'll put that far enough up there. And it's already done. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Y'all don't even y'all can't understand this right now. But this is just so mind blowing. And look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, bro. And let me see. I think this edge just needs to be flattened a little bit. Y'all don't, man. Oh my gosh. This is just, this is my everyday. Let's go. Y'all, because I made it. Oh my gosh, this is just gonna make me cry because I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's so brilliant, man. Oh man, it's it's just amazing, man. I'm telling you. And I spent like 30 minutes doing this. For real, for real. Oh man, this is just like the beginning, man. It really is the beginning. But hold on, I have to do something else. So give me 1 second. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Oh, it's crazy. So crazy. Oh man. Hold on. All right. Oops.
I'm glad you guys are here today. Cause hold on. It's not it's not always hold on. Let me see if I got the right angle. Wait. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if it does it. Gotta get it together. It's harder for this one to spin. Oh my god. Yeah, spin. You don't want to spin for me. It's cool. I like it though. I really do. I think it's the force that's on its. Cool. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful though. It's so beautiful. I like it a lot though, y'all. That was fun. Let's see. What a character. So we would probably need to get it a good spin. Probably gonna need something. That's why I made the tree the sideways. I could have
Oh man. I didn't even notice that. I put my finger right over top of the button too. Sorry about that. And I had to scroll down too. I'm so sorry. It just be like that. I be saying so many I was just saying so many like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I was saying I appreciate what you guys were saying. Oh, let me read back what you said. It said it's wonderful to see brilliance in the making. Thank you, Marie. So Rain probably made the backdrop right there. I did make the backdrop right there because I'm going to stream another one of these spinning. So that's I'm setting it up so I can do that for an hour or whatever. Yeah. Sorry about that, you guys. I realized I put my hand on the camera and I didn't think that I could have pushed the button and I did. It said I was thinking of the same thing, a smaller fan. And yeah, I could probably because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the store. I'm just gonna buy a small fan, so it'll do that. I have a larger fan, which is um, it's powerful, but it's not conducive to to not not conducive for every spinning thing that I have now. Yeah. And said, what fun it is to see the end product. Man, I'm telling you, y'all, I know y'all gotta feel the same energy when y'all make something and you felt that. Like you really felt what it took to make that. Like that's the energy that I enjoy. I really do. Like I said, I don't know if it's like dopamine. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's another level of energy that my brain is receiving to like feel, like, oh, you did a good job. Like you could probably do more of this because this feeling is good. Like I guess it's like the same thing for entertainers. Like people go on stage and people are yelling and they're laughing and some are crying and people are singing along to your songs. Like that's the energy that I feel when I make stuff like this. And like when I get to tell people about it, is like, yeah, it's like that times 15 for sure. It really is. Sorry, everybody's yelling at me. We can't hear you well. At least he really into what he's doing. An artist at work, true. What kind of paper did you use? Okay, so sorry, I was explaining this paper. This paper is just it's just a Walmart bag, like the Walmart gift bags. So it's got like this slick uh material and yeah, that's what I used for that one. But the Christmas tree has, if you can see, there's another, I guess you can't see, but it has like this cardboard feel to it. And the canvas that I buy, it has that little square on the edge of the canvas when you first buy it, and it'll tell you the dimensions and who it's made by. It's just made out of cardboard, and I just really reused it to, yeah, that's it to make these. Like I said, everything that you need is already in the house. So you're basing upon things that you can make because it's already existing. And I was saying before, I said everything that you need is in the house because our houses are storage units. But a lot of people don't know that. And we're supposed to live our lives outside of the house, not in the house. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to have him hold this like this. Wait, somewhere. I thought I was gonna have it like this, right? And so when he holds on to it, it'll blow. I was gonna make a little sign. I mean a little stick. Let me see. See if this is enough. I'm just cutting a piece of. Let's put these markers up because we don't need those markers. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take Actually, you know what? Let me add some more to this. Let's see. So I'm gonna live stream it. I don't know why I figure live streaming something spinning is cool for me, but I'm just a little kid sometimes in my development, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe other people will be thinking it's cool too if they watched it. So if you want to come back and watch this thing spin for an hour, then there you go. That's what you'll do for today. Yep, that's what you're going to do. That's what you're going to do. If not, I appreciate you guys watching, and I guess I'll just keep making stuff. Yep, just keep making the best of my life and everything that I do for it. Yep, yep, yep. Just keep doing just that. Just keep doing me. Oops. How did I get glue on that side? I did get glue on that side too. Oh, I got glue on my hands today. And on the table too. Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this. I'm just gonna put this together. And he's just gonna hold this. Hold this. Wait, there's glue on the table. Let's see if I can use this glue. Yep. 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 And he's just gonna hold this. Yep. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna hold it, and he's gonna be proud of it. You wanna know why? Because he made it. Let's go. All right, you're gonna hold this. Your hand's super sticky. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? And when it wait, it might actually need to be. Hold on, it's a little floppy. So we're going to. See, I need that end. We're just gonna stiffen this up just a tad bit. Because when it blows, I don't want it to be all wobbly and stuff. Nope. This is his stick of affirmation. Yep, that's his stick of affirmation. Oh my gosh. You said we aren't yelling, but trying to get your attention. I'm so sorry. I didn't even see that. That it was muted still. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Can y'all see that though? Oh, it's not catching. I'm hoping he can hold this. Yep. So you recycle items that you have? Yes, absolutely. I normally don't throw anything out unless it's like small scraps of stuff. I normally don't. And it took me a while to figure out how to stop like overdoing it. I was like, we don't need that, so let's throw it out. Like I have fabrics for other materials. I have like I was making pillows at one point, and I kept the fabric from that. So at some point in time, I'll probably use that to make another pillow, as a gift, throw it in a box and send it to somebody, stuff like that. Stuff like that. Yep. You said the little the little guy is like, you come at me, I'm ready for you. For sure. Oh man, for sure. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Well, I think this is it for me. I think I made exactly what I said I wanted to do for this stream, and I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my day. And hopefully you as well do the same. I really appreciate y'all being here because this means a lot for me. It really does. Like, it means the whole entire world. So you guys can see, you know, what I'm capable of. The good, the beautiful, the amazing, the brilliant, because I made it. You know what I'm saying? Because I made it. All right, y'all. See you, Dondro. See you, Just Marie. I appreciate you. And all those who are watching too, I appreciate the likes. Hopefully you guys can hop in the chat one of these days and chat with me. I don't know, maybe you're looking for something and maybe the next stream will be it. So if you subscribe, we'll figure it out together. That's what we'll do. 100%. I appreciate y'all. See you next time. Absolutely see y'all next time. I'll catch y'all later. Let's go. Let's go. Oh God, so good. It's so good.